Well, hello. Let's do some integer addition rules, shall we? This is ERH, your quick code for 7th grade IXL. This is Mr. Kane, and let's roll. We got, is a negative 8 plus 6 positive or negative? So we have to solve, okay? So one way of knowing it is if they're different signs, you're going to take the sign of the larger number. So one way of doing it is forget the signs for a second. Which number is larger, 8 or 6? 8 is large, right? So 8 has a negative, so it's going to be negative. Okay, let's do that again. Well, first of all, we have positive, negative, making this a negative. Remember, different, if you have a double sign, this is going to be negative because they're different signs. Different signs make it negative. So we have a positive and a negative. So let's forget the signs for a second. Which number is bigger, 16 or 4? 16 is bigger, so we're going to make it negative. All right? So we have negative 4 and we have negative 12 because we have positive negative next to each other, making it negative. So since they're the same sign, we're going to keep the sign. So if it's two negatives, it's still going to stay negative. If it was two positives, it would still stay positive. Okay, so we have negative, negative. They're both negative, so we're going to keep the sign, right? Positive, negative. So since they're different, let's do the trick. Let's forget the signs for a second. We have a positive 7. We have 7, and we have 20. 20 is bigger than 7. Since the 20 has a negative, it's going to be negative. Okay? Let's take a look at this one. So we have different signs. So let's ignore the signs. 27 or 16. 27 is bigger than 16. So since 27 has a negative, it's going to be negative. All right, so both are positive, so it's going to be positive. This is a different signs because this is a negative. So positive, negative. Let's look at the numbers, 2 and 19. 19 is bigger than 2. So since 19 has a negative, it's going to be negative. Okay, so we have negative, positive. So let's just look at the numbers, 3 or 85. 85 is bigger, making it a positive. Okay, we have to repeat this a lot to get it into our brains, right? So we have a negative 88 and negative 71. Both are negative, so it's going to stay negative. All right, both are positive. It's going to stay positive. We have positive. We have negative. Remember, double sign. If it's positive, negative, the negative wins. So we have a positive and a negative. So we look at the number. 98 is bigger than 7. Since 98 has a negative, it's going to stay negative. Okay, that's just the trick. There's what you can do. You can use a number line. You can do all kinds of stuff. So we have 3 and 89, both positive, so it's going to stay positive. We have negative, positive, different signs. So we'll look at the numbers. 23 or 3. 23 is bigger, right? So negative takes this one. Okay, so we have a negative and a negative because positive, negative, negative is going to win. Negative, negative, it's going to stay negative. All right, let's do the last few here. Can we finish it up? So we have a negative, we have a positive. So look at the numbers. Since this is a lot bigger as a number than that, we're going to take that sign with it, negative. All right, this is a negative sign. We have positive, we have negative. So look at the numbers. 774 is a bigger number than 587, so it's going to take a positive sign. All right, we have a negative and a negative, stays negative. We have a negative and a positive, so let's look at the numbers. 7,534 or 3,260. 7,534 is the larger, so we're going to take the negative. And the last one, we have a negative and negative, so it's going to stay negative.